Okay, well I'm here at the Disney store. What merch will I come out with? Just wait and see. Hi guys. Yep, I'm back home now, and my apologies again for the poor lighting conditions. My laptops, obviously, they have inbuilt cameras, but they work a lot better under natural lighting conditions. So yeah, it's dark right now, so that's why I had to have my room light on, and of course you get the little bit of glare there from the laptop. So again, I do apologise if quality is not all that great, but you can still see what I've got, since yeah. I did wind up getting a couple of bits from the Disney store after my visit, and you saw in the video there that they had quite a display going there. At first I was looking around and I was like, I saw a few little bits of the Zootropolis 2 merchandise that hanging around in various places. Like nearby they have a smaller display, and they had like pieces of clothing and like little stick-on ears, like little bunny ears and fox ears, and some other little bits of piece of fashion. And they had some more of the Talking Gary, the snake plushes from Jazzwares on display there as well. But I was shocked at first. I was like, "What, is that it? Is that all there is for the is that all there is for the film?" I sort of walked away around on the main floor, and of course it wasn't until I had a second look, turned around, and I was like, "Oh!" And I found the display. So I was good. Oh, I was like, "Yeah, that's my bad." It was right there in front. It was behind me, but I should have looked behind me. I was like, "Oh, there it is. There's the big display." I was going to say, what was that? Was that it? It's like a few little bits and pieces of merchandise and nothing else. Oh no, there's the display. It was right there. I just walked right past it. It was right behind me. Oh, it didn't help, of course. Of course, you had lots of people going back and forth through the store as well. So sometimes that can distract you, and you might miss something, and you're unable to see something because all the crowds is in the way and whatnot. And well, I have to say the crowds weren't too bad in there. I mean, it's I don't want to say it's a small store, kind of is, but it isn't. It's I'll say normal size store. Although there are some places which can be a tight squeeze. I think the worst of it is the stairway leading up to, I can't remember what they called it, but it's the section where they do all the Marvel and Star Wars stuff. They've got like a very thin walkway. I mean, you can have like two lanes of people, like one going up, one going down, if you absolutely had to, but it is very tight. So yeah, that's a thing. Although they do have lifts or elevators, if you prefer, that go up to each one of the 3 floors, since it's a 3-floor store. But yeah, obviously that's, I feel like that's kind of more inclined for people who may have like push prams or in wheelchairs, that sort of thing. I mean, you can use the lift if you're walking. I mean, that's funny enough, actually. I wound up using the lift while I was at Bond Street Station right next door, because that was just the closest exit to where I was on the Jubilee Line platform. Anyway, time now to show what I showed off. But yeah, that was a very good display, though, I have to admit. Just in case, just before I show off my spoils, so I'll just tell you other stuff they had there. Of course, they had the Gary plush from Jazzwares. They got their own Gary plush, who was just like him curled up with a smile. He doesn't talk, this one. So the one that talks is from Jazzwares. The one that doesn't talk is Disney Direct. Is by Disney Direct. But yeah, they had both versions there. They had, of course, they had the Nick from Jazzwares, who also talked. I was kind of umming and ahhing about maybe getting one of those, but I decided not for today, but got other couple of characters that caught my eye. They had the figurine set, which I think is Disney. I don't think it's by Jazzwares. I think Jazzwares does one, but this one is specifically for the Disney store. And these are but looks like they're like proper hard figurines, which means they're like very decent quality. So yeah, they had that. They had a Judy where you can dress up inside. Like it was like a carrot bag, and had like all she has like all little accessories, and you can dress her up. Not a she was like a chibi figure, or her as a little girl, I think. One of the two, anyway. But yeah, they had that. Oh, there are plenty of Flash plushes there. I think they had like the exact same Flash plush that they had nearly 10 years ago when they had the first film out. It's pretty much the same one, I think. So yeah, they had quite a few of him. They had mini plushes, although I recall they had a mini plush of Flash by Jazzwares, but this wasn't in the main display, but it was elsewhere, along with purses. No, bags. Yeah, I thought they were purses at first, but they're bags. The bags styled in the style of Nick and Judy's heads, which I thought was quite cute. What else do they have? They had a few other bits and pieces, but I just for life me cannot remember what. Sorry, but I cannot remember for life me what they are. But there was so much going on in that store, honestly. Because not only that, of course, he's still got plushes and figurines and other merchandise from, of course, all the other like big Disney franchises, of course, there. So that's just how it is. But yeah, I was focusing primarily, of course, on Zootropolis 2. And, well, I'm guessing I got 2 plushes because Zootropolis 2. But yeah, out of all the plushes, I decided, the heck with it, I'm getting these regardless of the price. And yeah, very happy with these. So first of all, we have Nibbles Maple Stick. Oh yeah, she looks absolutely awesome. I'd admit, very, very good quality. Got the tail and all and everything. Yeah. So yeah, very, very good quality plush, and definitely worth the money at the moment. I know it's a fair bit pricey for some. It was about £24, but it is new, and also the Disney store is in Westminster, so high rents. So yeah, I can't remember. I'm trying to remember if she was about the same price online. She might actually be the same price online. If not, she probably would have been about £20, I would say. But then don't forget, you've also got to include postage. Though, however, I think if you buy online and if your amount exceeds over £50, you get free postage. So that's something to consider. But yeah, so about regular price for a Disney plush, I'd say. Especially since it's a new film and everything. But yeah, this is absolutely glad I got her. Absolutely glad I got her indeed. And I also decreased the lynx population. I got a poor Bert Lynxley as well. Sadly, unlike the figurine where he's munching on... At first I thought they were Wotsits. But then I thought, no, Cheetos! Because, yeah, you get it? Cheetos. He's a lynx. Cat. You know, that kind of thing. Although they're not actually going to technically say Cheetos, since that's a Frito-Lay trademark, or Walker's trademark over here. But yeah, you get the idea. Yeah, he's a very tall fellow. I have to admit that he's very, very, very tall. I think it just costs about £1 more. Yeah, it was about £25, whilst Nibbles was 24. So there we are. Yeah, again, very, very decently made. Like, of course, it's it's the standard for Disney plushes at this point. So there we are. So yeah, apart from the for those who don't know, actually I'll show them off in a minute. But yeah, this is what I got from the Disney store today: Nibbles and Pulbert. And because I haven't shown it in video form yet, hold on. Sorry, but I did go to see Zootropolis 2 on Friday. For those who don't know, at the Odeon in Greenwich, because I thought they were the only ones that did this, but it turns out each cinema chain, I think each one is all. I think they're all doing at least one of these items, but the other one might tend to vary depending on which cinema you go to. But anyway, a lot of cinemas are doing these cups, of course, to promote Zootropolis too. And each one is a character topper, and the one I chose on Friday was Nibbles. Though under close inspection, it looks like she might be under the effect of the Night Howlers from the first film. Yeah, it's the eyes. Oh, it wasn't until I got her I realised. Oh, okay, those are some eyes. She's seen something, or maybe she can write on a conspiracy theory blog. Who knows? Yeah, because that's her primary job, is that she's a conspiracy theorist. But yeah, overall though, the cup is quite nice. The other varieties, the other characters you get, of course, are all on the cup here. So you can get Gary, you can get Nick, complete with his new pink shirt, and you can get Judy in her new outfit as well, and Nibbles. So those are the 4 characters you can get, and not just Odeon. I know Cineworld does it. Probably Vue as well, and there's a few other ones, of course, about out and about. And of course, you can also find these on eBay, but I wouldn't recommend going to eBay at the moment due to the fact that, of course, scalpers, they're going to try and up the price. Cineworld, however, sells these online. So yeah, and Cineworld is a lot more affordable. I think the cups. I think the cup's $6.99, or it might be. No, I think they're $8.99 on their own. Yeah, I think it's $8.99 on their own. Okay, so it's a cup. It's $8.99 on its own. If you're getting a cup with postage, they charge £4.50 postage, so that's just under £13. So, yeah, so some might be a bit pricey, but you're also getting a character topper as well. Which this is actually what makes it. The cup design is pretty much the same. The character is always going to be it's always different. So yeah, so that's why I decided to get Nibbles. Can't really see. Oh, I think you can just about see the company logo there. That's the one that's doing all of these cups and doing lots of different popcorn tins. And the one that I got from Odeon, Cineworld also does it, but it's in the style of a carrot. But I think the carrot is also meant to be in the form of the carrot pen. I think they got like little buttons. The buttons don't do anything. It's just obviously a popcorn tin. And I think there's a carrot version of Gary on it, from what I can tell from the photos. So yeah, there's that. But from Odeon, I got this particular one, which I do like the design of. You have a lot of the characters who, apart from one, Yax there. Just so you know, I think maybe Yax may have appeared maybe on a cameo in one scene, but other than that, someone's at the door, by the way, in case you're wondering if you can hear the noise. Sorry, you might be in a cameo scene or whatever, but everyone else is definitely in the film, including, of course, Nibbles there. Do we have Gary? Yeah, of course, and of course Gary then, and they're all embossed, so you can actually see the them being embossed inside the popcorn tin there. Oh, and there's a measurement. You can't really tell, but there's a measurement thing there, and it's all zoo puns, animal puns, of course. Yeah, you can just about see the puns there. And of course, you've got the characters on the side. Then you can see the embossing. You can see Bogo there. So yeah, this is a very good tin. They actually they do sell the tin separately at Odeon. I think it was about $8.99. But yeah, unlike Cineworld though, they don't sell online, so you have to actually go to an Odeon to get this if they still got it in stock. And I think that there's like several other like tin designs that other cinemas might use or go for, from what I saw online, because they're all from the same company. Yeah, again, that's the same company that does the cups. What are they called? Golden Link. Yeah, goldenlink.com. Okay, yeah, so obviously this is the company that's doing a lot of different popcorn tins, and of course they're the ones doing the cups and the cup character toppers as well. So yeah, but yeah, I quite like this tin. Very good. And yes, this had my popcorn in it when I got the combo the other day, and I had Coke Zero with old Nibbles there. So yeah, that was from the other day. I'm very likely going to go and see it again at some point. Maybe perhaps get another character cup if said cinema does it. I might go to Cineworld next. We'll see what happens, since there's at least two I can go to nearby. There's one just across the river at West India Quay, or I can go to the O2 complex in Greenwich, just outside North Greenwich Station, and go to their one. Which ironically, I had to go to that one anyway because, again, at the time I thought that Odeon was the only one that's doing these products, and that's why I decided to go to my nearest Odeon, which I knew was in Greenwich. But anyway, yeah, I'll finish things off by again showing off my Disney Store spoils. And hopefully you've enjoyed watching the video. Take care, guys, and I will see you again soon. Bye.